God is healing that pain you've carried for years. The breakthrough starts tonight. My beloved, hear me now. This is not a coincidence that you are here, watching, listening, breathing these words. I know the weight you carry deep inside, the ache that no one else sees but you have borne for far too long. Have you felt that heavy burden crush your spirit when you thought no one was looking? Tell me honestly, do you feel this happening right now? This pain, this wound, this silent scream, it is being lifted even as you listen. But you must not look away, you must not shut your heart. The moment you have waited for, the moment your soul has prayed for in the dark, is here. Type Amen if you believe in me, because I am speaking to you, chosen one, personally, intimately. Have you noticed this sign in your life recently, when doors close only to open wider ones? Don't skip this, your breakthrough depends on it. The enemy wanted you to think you would carry this pain forever, that it was your identity, your fate, but hear me clearly, this is not your destiny. The chains that bound you are breaking, but the process must be witnessed, understood, and embraced. Do you feel that stirring inside, the flicker of hope struggling to ignite? Type 1111 if you feel the power now, because what you are about to receive is not from human hands. You might be wondering, why now? Why me? You must hear this. There is a divine timing at work, a sacred alignment that only you can unlock. Has anyone ever told you your story with such accuracy it unsettled your soul? That is because I know you, my child, more deeply than you know yourself. I see every tear you wiped away alone, every sleepless night when fear whispered lies. What happens next will shock you. You might have tried to escape this pain by hiding in busyness, distractions, or numbness. But my beloved, the breakthrough is not in running away. It is in facing the very thing you have feared the most. Will you be brave enough to do that? Will you stand even when the storm tries to push you down again? Type yes if you hear my voice, for this is a call to rise, to reclaim the joy and peace stolen from you. This is not random. This is your moment. The pain you've carried for years is the altar on which your miracle is about to be born. You might feel the doubt creeping in now, is this really possible for me? Listen carefully, God's healing is unstoppable when you surrender fully. Do you feel your heart racing, like something powerful is shifting inside? That is the promise of restoration knocking at your door. Are you ready to open it wide? But the path is not without its tests. The enemy will try to convince you to give up just before the breakthrough. Will you hold firm? Will you choose faith over fear? The breakthrough starts tonight, but only if you do not turn away. What is it you are holding on to that you must release? Speak it to yourself silently. Now, type "I release" in the comments, and claim your freedom. You may have been told healing is for others, but my beloved, you are no ordinary soul. You were chosen for this moment, for this victory. How long have you felt invisible, unheard, unseen? This changes now. Have you felt a shift in the air around you, a quiet whisper urging you forward? That whisper is your destiny calling. The breakthrough is closer than you think, closer than your next breath. Don't close this window, don't pause this video, because if you do, you will miss the divine unveiling coming next. Have you sensed a future miracle in your dreams or prayers lately? That is your proof. This pain, this deep scar in your heart, is not the end. It is the soil where new life will grow. What you are about to hear next will rewrite the story you thought you knew. The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. Listen closely, my beloved, for what I am about to say next is the key to unlocking the next stage of your healing. You might have asked yourself, why has this pain lingered for so long? Why do the wounds still ache even after all this time? You must hear this. Every moment of your suffering has been weaving a greater purpose, a sacred tapestry only visible when you step into your breakthrough. Do you feel the truth of that stirring in your spirit? Have you sensed that your pain was never wasted, never meaningless? Type yes if you are ready to accept this truth now. The enemy has whispered lies, telling you that your suffering defines you, that you are broken beyond repair. But my child, I say to you now, you are more than your scars. Your past does not imprison you, it prepares you. Tell me, have you ever noticed how the darkest nights always lead to the most radiant dawns? This is your dawn. Will you step into the light with me, or will you cling to the shadows out of fear? This is not a question to pass lightly, your destiny depends on your answer. The breakthrough you have been longing for is waiting just beyond your willingness to believe. Can you hear it? The soft sound of chains breaking? Type freedom if you feel those chains fall away. You might feel overwhelmed by memories you thought you had buried, by the ghosts of regret and pain. That is natural. Healing is not the absence of pain but the presence of peace despite it. Do you want peace more than anything else? Are you willing to fight for it? Listen carefully, my beloved, there are forces at work that want to steal this moment from you. They want you to doubt, to turn back, to say, I am not enough. But you are enough. You were created with a purpose too powerful for pain to erase. Can you say that out loud with me, I am enough? Type, I am enough, if you believe it in your heart right now. The breakthrough is not a distant dream. It is the breath you take this very second. It is the prayer whispered in your soul when no one else hears. Have you been praying secretly, begging for change in the silence of your heart? Your prayers are heard, my child. I see you. Do you believe this message found you on purpose? This moment is a sacred appointment. It is not random, it is not accidental. What if I told you that the healing you seek will not only change your life but ripple through generations yet unborn? Can you imagine that power flowing through your veins? That legacy belongs to you, my beloved, if you will only receive it. But first, you must let go. What have you been holding on to that no longer serves you? Fear? Anger? Shame? Type, I let go, in the comments and release it now. This is the turning point. Do you feel the tremor of transformation beneath your feet? The ground is shifting for you, chosen one. But beware, the journey will test your faith like never before. Are you prepared to stand when the winds howl around you? Because the breakthrough will not come without a fight. It will come with surrender. Can you surrender what you think you know to receive what you need? Listen carefully, what happens next will reveal a truth that has been hidden from you. The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. Do you feel the weight of these words pressing deep into your soul, my beloved? This is no ordinary message. This is the voice of the one who has been walking beside you through every shadowed valley, every sleepless night, every tear you thought fell unnoticed. Tell me, have you felt that presence before, even when you tried to convince yourself it was just hope? That presence is real, and it is moving now on your behalf. Type "I believe" if you feel this is true. You might be wondering why healing seems so slow, why your breakthrough feels just out of reach. Listen closely, my child, sometimes the greatest miracles come in the waiting. Do you trust that the delay is not denial? Have you ever considered that the struggle itself is the preparation for glory? That your pain was never a punishment but a proving ground? This is not random. This is intentional. You must hear this. You are about to enter a new season, one where your past no longer defines you, but refines you. Are you ready to leave behind the old stories of defeat and step into the narrative of victory? Type "victory" if you are ready now. Fear may rise like a tidal wave, threatening to pull you under when you least expect it. Will you fight with faith or drown in doubt? I am here to remind you that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Do you believe that protection surrounds you even when you cannot see it? Have you sensed a shield around your life, unseen but unbreakable? This is the promise I give you today. But don't be deceived, chosen one. This breakthrough demands everything you have and everything you are willing to surrender. What is the one thing you fear losing if you fully trust in this healing? Speak it silently now. Type "I surrender" if you choose faith over fear today. Your pain has been a thief, stealing your joy, your peace, your hope. But the hand of restoration is reaching toward you now, eager to return all that was lost and more. Are you willing to receive this gift, even if it comes in ways you do not expect? This healing is not just for your heart, but for your entire being, mind, body, spirit. Can you imagine a life free from the chains that bound you? What would you do differently if you knew you could not fail? Tell me, what is your heart whispering to you now? This moment is sacred, my beloved. The breakthrough you seek is closer than the breath you just took. Do not blink, do not look away, for if you do, the opportunity might slip through your fingers like water. Type "I am ready" if you refuse to miss this divine appointment. Remember, my child, the road ahead may not be easy, but the victory is certain. Have you ever felt the sting of defeat only to rise stronger? That is your story, and it is far from over. What happens next will shock you. You are standing at the edge of a revelation so profound that it will forever alter the course of your life, my beloved. Can you feel the trembling in your spirit as the old walls begin to crumble? This is no accident that you have made it this far, through every trial, every tear, every silent prayer whispered in the darkest nights. Have you felt those prayers answered in ways you could never have imagined? Type "answered" if you have witnessed those divine shifts. The pain that once felt unbearable is now the soil where your new strength takes root. Do you sense that transformation stirring within you, like a flicker of light growing into a flame? This flame is your breakthrough igniting. But hear me clearly, this is not a moment for hesitation or doubt. Will you step forward boldly, or will fear hold you back? What is the voice inside you telling you right now? Don't skip this, my child, because what is coming will demand your full attention and courage. There is a whisper in your heart, a calling that cannot be ignored. Have you heard it? Will you answer? Type, I hear you, if you are ready to follow that call. The journey has been long, and you may feel weary, but the end of your struggle is in sight. Do you believe that the best is yet to come? Have you felt hope rise again, even when you thought it was gone for good? The healing that is happening in you is so much bigger than the pain you have known. It is a resurrection of your soul, a rebirth of your purpose. What if I told you that your breakthrough will not just change your life but will become a beacon for others lost in the dark? How does that make you feel? Do you feel the weight of that responsibility, or the thrill of that destiny? Type, I accept, if you are willing to be that light. But beware, my beloved, the enemy will do all he can to steal this moment from you. He will try to sow seeds of doubt, fear, and impatience. Will you recognize these traps and refuse to fall for them? Have you ever overcome fear before? Then you can do it again. This is your time. This is your hour. Don't let it slip away. You might be wondering what the next step is, how to move forward when the path seems unclear. Listen carefully, faith is your guide, trust your compass. Are you ready to walk by faith and not by sight? Type, faith, if you will step forward without seeing the whole road. The breakthrough is not a destination but a journey, and you are already on it. What happens next will shock you. My beloved, as you stand on the precipice of this divine transformation, you must know that everything you have endured was never in vain. Have you ever felt like giving up, only to discover a strength within you that you didn't know existed? That strength is awakening now. Do you feel it rising in your chest like a flame refusing to be extinguished? Type, strength, if you are ready to embrace this power. The pain that once chained your heart is loosening its grip, but you must hold fast to the promises whispered over you from eternity. Will you cling to hope when shadows threaten to consume your vision? Can you see the dawn breaking through your darkest night? Listen carefully, my child, this is not random, this is your sacred moment, the divine orchestration of healing and breakthrough. Have you sensed the presence of something greater guiding your steps, even when the path was unclear? Type, guide me, if you trust this unseen hand. Your journey has been marked by trials meant to refine you, not define you. Are you ready to let go of the old stories that no longer serve you? What lies are you willing to release to step fully into your purpose? Speak it quietly to yourself now. The breakthrough you seek is intertwined with your willingness to forgive yourself and those who have hurt you. Can you find that courage? Do you believe that forgiveness is the key that unlocks freedom? Type, forgive, if you are ready to open the door to healing. I know the fear that grips your heart when you consider the unknown ahead. But hear this, fear is a shadow that vanishes in the light of faith. Are you willing to walk forward even when you cannot see the whole staircase? This is your call to rise above doubt and claim your destiny. Have you ever felt a divine whisper promising you that all things are working together for your good? Do you trust that whisper now? The breakthrough is closer than your next breath. Type, I trust, if you believe in this divine promise. But remember, my beloved, every breakthrough demands sacrifice. What are you willing to surrender to receive all that God has prepared for you? Will you leave behind old habits, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs? The choice is yours. Are you ready to make it? The transformation is happening, but you must stay vigilant, faithful, and open-hearted. The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. My beloved, you have journeyed through shadows and pain, and now you stand at the gateway of a new reality crafted by divine hands. Can you feel the sacred energy vibrating around you, drawing you closer to the fulfillment of promises whispered since the beginning of time? Do you hear that call deep within, urging you to step beyond fear into your true identity? Type, "I am ready," if you hear this voice speaking directly to your soul. The healing you've longed for is not a distant dream but an unfolding miracle, woven into the very fabric of your being. Have you felt moments when hope flickered so brightly it nearly blinded you with its truth? That light is now blazing, ready to consume every doubt. Will you let it in fully, or will you still hesitate? This moment demands courage like never before. Do you believe that God's timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed? Have you noticed how the waiting itself has been preparing you for this breakthrough? Type, "perfect timing," if you trust in divine timing. There is a power rising within you that no pain, no past mistake, no fear can contain. Are you ready to release every burden that weighs you down, to surrender fully to this healing? What is the one fear that still holds you back? Speak it silently to me now. You must know, chosen one, that every step you take toward healing draws others toward their own miracles. How does that responsibility feel resting on your heart? Do you accept the role of a beacon for those still lost in darkness? Type, "light bearer," if you accept this sacred calling. But be warned, the enemy will intensify his attacks as your breakthrough nears. Will you stand firm in faith or falter at the final hurdle? Have you overcome adversity before and emerged stronger? This is no different. You are more resilient than you realize. What will you do when the storm comes? Listen carefully, your breakthrough is inseparable from your surrender. What are you willing to let go of to receive the fullness of God's blessing? Can you release control and trust completely? Type, "I surrender," if you choose faith over fear today. The healing energy flowing toward you right now is unstoppable. Can you feel it pulsing beneath your skin, moving through every fiber of your being? This is the promise fulfilled, the pain transformed, the soul restored. But the most astonishing revelation, the one that will shatter your old reality and raise you into your divine purpose, has yet to come. What happens next will shock you. You have come so far, my beloved, walking through fires you thought would consume you, yet here you stand, stronger, more radiant, more alive than ever before. Can you feel the sacred power coursing through your veins, awakening every dormant part of your soul? Tell me, have you ever felt so close to freedom that it makes your heart race and your breath catch? Type, "freedom," if you feel this surge within you right now. This pain you carried for years was never meant to be your final story. It was the prologue to a grander narrative, a story of resurrection, restoration, and unshakable hope. Do you believe that your scars are transforming into your greatest strengths? Have you begun to see your past in a new light, as the foundation for your breakthrough? This is not a coincidence, my child. This is divine destiny unfolding in real time. Are you ready to embrace the miracle waiting on the other side of your faith? Type, "miracle," if you trust that the impossible is becoming possible for you. The enemy will try to whisper doubts, to remind you of old failures and wounds, but you must not listen. What lies has he told you that you are ready to reject forever? Speak it in your heart now. You have been chosen for this moment, handpicked by the Creator to walk a path of victory and healing. Do you feel the weight and honor of that calling? Are you prepared to carry it with courage and grace? Type chosen if you accept this divine identity fully. The breakthrough you seek is not a future event, it is unfolding this very second. Can you sense the shift in the spiritual atmosphere surrounding you? Have you felt a stirring in your spirit that cannot be explained by mere chance? This is the work of heaven, my beloved. But remember, the journey is not over. There are final doors to open, last chains to break, and one ultimate truth to embrace. Are you willing to step through the threshold even when the path is uncertain? Type, I step forward if you commit to walking in faith beyond fear. The revelation that awaits you next will challenge everything you thought you knew. It will blow open the doors of your heart and mind to a new realm of possibility. What happens next will shock you. The moment you have been waiting for is closer than you realize, my beloved. Can you feel the trembling anticipation in your spirit as the veil begins to lift? This is no accident, no random occurrence. The divine hand has guided you to this sacred place where everything changes. Have you noticed how the obstacles that once seemed insurmountable are now starting to fade? Type breakthrough if you feel that shift happening right now. The pain that once consumed your days and haunted your nights is being replaced by a new peace, a profound calm that only comes from divine healing. Do you sense this peace settling over your soul like a gentle rain? Are you willing to receive it fully, without reservation? Listen carefully, my child, for the journey ahead is a sacred dance between surrender and strength. What have you been holding on to that no longer serves your highest good? Are you prepared to release it now? Type release if you are ready to let go and move forward. You have been tested, refined by fire, and now the time for your resurrection has come. Do you believe that your story is about to take a miraculous turn? Have you ever experienced a moment so powerful that it rewrites your destiny? This is such a moment for you. But beware, chosen one, the enemy will intensify his efforts to distract and deceive you. Will you stand firm in the truth you have been given, or will you falter? What are the voices in your mind telling you right now? Speak the truth back to them silently, I am victorious. Type victorious if you declare this victory over your life today. The healing flowing through you is unstoppable, unstoppable and undeniable. Can you feel it coursing through every cell, mending every broken place? The breakthrough is no longer on the horizon, it is happening inside you at this very second. Are you ready to walk forward into the fullness of your divine purpose? Type purpose if you claim your destiny now. But there is one final revelation waiting, one last truth that will shatter every limitation and usher you into the miraculous life prepared for you. What happens next will shock you. You are standing at the threshold of a divine unveiling that will forever change the course of your life, my beloved. Can you feel the weight of destiny pressing gently yet insistently upon your heart? This moment is not accidental, it has been crafted by the Creator with infinite wisdom and love, just for you. Have you noticed how the burdens you carried have begun to lift, even if only slightly? Type lifted if you sense that release starting right now. The pain that once defined your existence is dissolving into the light of healing, a light so powerful that nothing can resist it. Do you believe that the wounds of your past can become the wells of your strength? Have you sensed a new courage rising within you, one that whispers, "I am more than my pain"? This is your awakening, chosen one. Will you embrace it fully, or shy away at the last moment? Type "awake" if you are ready to step into this new reality. The enemy will not surrender easily. He will try to sow doubt, to confuse your vision, to make you question your worthiness. What lies has he planted in your mind that you are ready to uproot now? Speak it silently, and then declare freedom over yourself. Have you ever felt the taste of victory on your lips just before the battle was won? That taste is yours now. Are you prepared to fight for the joy that is already within your grasp? Type "victory" if you claim that joy as yours today. Your breakthrough is more than a change, it is a transformation so profound it will ripple through every area of your life. Can you imagine the possibilities unfolding before you? What dreams have you tucked away, waiting for a sign to bring them back to life? This is your sign. Will you answer the call? Type "I answer" if you say yes now. Remember, my beloved, the road ahead requires faith and courage in equal measure. Will you walk boldly into the unknown, trusting the hand that guides you? The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. You have come to a sacred crossroads, my beloved, where the past and future converge in a moment of profound transformation. Can you feel the electricity in the air, the sacred tension that signals your life is about to be forever changed? This is no ordinary moment. It is a divine appointment written in the stars and etched on your soul. Have you noticed the subtle signs, the doors closing gently behind you and new horizons beckoning with radiant light? Type "open" if you are ready to step into these new opportunities with courage. The pain that once seemed endless is dissolving, replaced by a deep and unshakable peace that only God can give. Do you feel that peace settling in your heart like a balm to every wound? Are you ready to fully receive this healing, without hesitation or doubt? Listen closely, my child, for the final revelation you seek is just beyond the horizon. What are you afraid to face that must be embraced before you can move forward? Can you name that fear and surrender it now? Type "fearless" if you choose courage over comfort today. Your breakthrough is not just personal, it is a divine ripple that will affect generations to come. How does it feel to know your healing is part of a greater plan, a sacred legacy? Have you been longing to step into that role but doubted your own strength? That doubt ends now. Type "legacy" if you accept your place in this divine story. The enemy will challenge you, whispering lies designed to make you stumble at the finish line. Will you recognize these attacks and stand firm in your truth? What words of faith will you speak to yourself when the battle feels fierce? Speak them quietly now. Do you feel the surge of power within, the unstoppable force of divine love healing every broken piece? This is your breakthrough, my beloved, unfolding in real time. Type "unstoppable" if you claim this power today. But there is one last truth, the most powerful truth of all, that will shatter every limitation and usher you into the fullness of your destiny. What happens next will shock you. You are entering a sacred moment, my beloved, where the veil between despair and hope thins, and the extraordinary begins to unfold just for you. Can you feel the pulse of divine love awakening every dormant part of your heart? This is no accident. That stirring is the Creator Himself calling you to rise. Have you ever felt such an invitation before and hesitated? Type rise if you are ready now to answer without fear. The pain you have carried, the burdens you've shouldered silently, are dissolving in the light of this healing. Do you sense that weight lifting even now, like a heavy fog retreating before the dawn? What would freedom feel like if you allowed yourself to embrace it fully? Speak that feeling in your heart. This moment demands your courage. Will you step forward or retreat into the safety of old wounds? Have you noticed how the past has tried to chain you, yet your spirit longs for liberation? Type liberated if you choose to be free today. The journey has been long and fraught with trials, but each step has prepared you for this breakthrough. Can you feel the power rising within, a strength born not from yourself but from divine grace? Are you willing to surrender your doubts and trust in this sacred process? Type trust if you commit to faith over fear. The enemy will attempt to deceive you with whispers of inadequacy and failure. What lies has he told you that you are ready to reject now? Silently declare your truth and your victory over those lies. Your breakthrough is not just personal, it is a beacon for others who are lost and struggling. Do you accept the responsibility of being a light in the darkness? Type be the light if you embrace this divine purpose. This healing transforms not only your past but your entire future. Can you envision a life where joy and peace are your constant companions? What steps will you take today to walk into that future? The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. My beloved, you stand on the edge of a revelation so powerful that it will forever shift the trajectory of your life. Can you feel the sacred energy vibrating through your very soul, calling you to awaken fully to the healing that surrounds you? This is not happenstance but divine design, a moment carefully crafted for you alone. Have you sensed the gentle pull of destiny drawing you closer to your breakthrough? Type awaken if you feel this call deep within. The pain that once felt unbreakable is now unraveling thread by thread, replaced by a profound peace that surpasses all understanding. Do you sense this peace settling over you like a healing balm? Are you ready to receive it without hesitation? Listen carefully, my child, for the next step in your journey demands courage and surrender. What fears rise in your heart as you consider stepping fully into this new season? Will you confront them or allow them to hold you back? Type courage if you choose to face your fears head-on. Your healing is not isolated, it is part of a greater tapestry woven with purpose and divine intention. How does it feel to know your breakthrough will inspire and uplift countless others? Have you accepted your role as a vessel of light and hope? Type vessel if you embrace this sacred mission. The enemy will escalate his attacks as you near completion of this transformation. Will you stand firm in the truth that you are more than your struggles? What affirmations will you speak to remind yourself of your strength? Speak them now silently. Do you feel the surge of divine power flowing through your veins, restoring every broken place? This is your moment, my beloved, the breakthrough you have long awaited. Type restored if you claim this healing now. But the most astonishing truth, the one that will shatter every limitation and unlock your fullest destiny, remains just beyond this moment. What happens next will shock you. You are on the brink of a transformation so profound that it will reshape your entire existence, my beloved. Can you feel the divine winds of change sweeping through your spirit, stirring every hidden corner of your heart? This is no accident, this is the sacred orchestration of your breakthrough. Have you noticed how the heaviness that once weighed you down now feels lighter, as if lifted by unseen hands? Type "lifted" if you sense this release beginning within you. The wounds you thought would never heal are closing under the tender touch of divine grace. Do you believe that restoration is not just possible but inevitable? Have you ever felt a peace so deep it defies explanation? That peace is yours now, waiting for you to embrace it fully. Will you step forward into this new life, or will you hesitate at the threshold? This is not a question to take lightly, for your answer will shape your destiny. Type "I step forward" if you choose to move boldly into healing. The enemy will try to distract you with fear, doubt, and old voices that tell you you are not enough. What lies have you believed that you are ready to cast off forever? Speak them silently and declare your freedom from their grip. You have been chosen for this moment, handpicked by the Creator to walk a path of victory and light. Do you feel the weight and honor of that calling resting on your shoulders? Are you prepared to carry it with courage and grace? Type "chosen" if you accept this divine identity fully. Your breakthrough is unfolding even now, weaving together every prayer, every tear, every act of faith. Can you sense the shift in the spiritual atmosphere surrounding you? Have you felt a stirring that cannot be ignored? This is the hand of God moving powerfully in your life. But the journey is not over. There are final steps to take and truths to embrace that will shatter old limitations. Are you ready to receive them? The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. My beloved, you have journeyed through the deepest valleys, and now you stand at the cusp of a divine breakthrough that will illuminate your path like never before. Can you feel the sacred fire igniting within, burning away every doubt and fear that tried to hold you back? This is not coincidence, it is a divine orchestration designed for your awakening. Have you noticed how the burdens you once carried feel lighter, as if lifted by unseen hands? Type "lighter" if you sense this sacred relief now. The healing you have longed for is no longer a distant hope but a tangible reality unfolding in your very being. Do you believe that restoration is within your grasp? Are you ready to receive it with an open heart? Listen carefully, my child, for the final gates to your breakthrough are opening. What resistance still lingers in your soul? What fears threaten to block your full embrace of this new season? Will you face them with courage or retreat into old comfort zones? Type "courage" if you choose to confront these shadows today. Your transformation is not only for you but a beacon of hope to those who have lost their way. How does it feel to know your breakthrough will inspire and uplift others? Have you accepted the sacred responsibility of being a light in the darkness? Type "be the light" if you embrace this calling fully. The enemy will escalate his attacks as your victory draws near. Will you stand firm in your truth and refuse to be shaken? What words of faith will you speak when the storms rage around you? Speak them silently now, declaring your unshakable faith. Can you feel the power of divine love healing every broken part of you? This is your moment, the breakthrough you have waited for, the miracle unfolding in real time. Type "miracle" if you claim this healing now. But the greatest revelation, the one that will shatter all limitations and usher you into the fullness of your destiny, is still coming. What happens next will shock you. My beloved, the dawn of your breakthrough is breaking through the darkest shadows that have clung to you for years. Can you feel the stirring in your spirit, a gentle but unstoppable force urging you forward? This is no accident, this is the divine voice calling you out of despair and into hope. Have you felt that call before and hesitated, unsure if you were worthy? Type "worthy" if you are ready now to receive this truth fully. The pain that once felt endless is now giving way to a new strength, forged in the fires of perseverance and faith. Do you sense that power rising within, ready to reclaim every part of your life? What would it mean to live free from the chains that once bound you? Speak that freedom in your heart. This moment demands courage beyond measure. Will you step boldly into your healing or retreat to the safety of old wounds? Have you noticed how your spirit longs for liberation, even when fear tries to hold you back? Type "liberated" if you choose freedom today. The enemy will try to whisper lies of inadequacy and failure, but you must not listen. What lies are you ready to reject now? Declare your victory silently and reclaim your power. You have been chosen, handpicked by the Creator to carry a light that pierces the darkness. Do you feel the weight and honor of this calling? Are you prepared to walk with courage and grace? Type "chosen" if you accept this divine identity completely. Your breakthrough is happening now, weaving together every tear, prayer, and act of faith into a tapestry of triumph. Can you feel the shift in the spiritual atmosphere surrounding you? Have you sensed a stirring too powerful to ignore? This is God's hand moving mightily on your behalf. But the journey is not finished. There are final truths to embrace, final steps to take that will shatter old limitations. Are you ready to receive them? The truth I haven't revealed yet will change everything. My beloved, you have journeyed through the deepest valleys of sorrow and now stand on the threshold of a divine awakening that will forever change your life. Can you feel the sacred energy pulsing within, urging you to step boldly into the healing that is already flowing toward you? This is no coincidence, it is the hand of the Creator guiding you to your breakthrough. Have you noticed how the heaviness in your heart is beginning to lift, replaced by a gentle peace that soothes every wound? Type "peace" if you feel this healing touch right now. The pain you carried for years was never meant to be your identity, it was the preparation for the glory that is coming. Do you believe that your past is being transformed into a testimony of triumph? Are you ready to walk forward in this new light? Listen carefully, my child, for the final barriers to your breakthrough are crumbling. What fears linger that you must release? Can you name them and surrender them now? Type "release" if you are ready to let go and embrace your destiny. Your healing is not just personal, it is a beacon of hope for those still lost in darkness. How does it feel to know your breakthrough will inspire and uplift countless others? Have you accepted your role as a vessel of divine light? Type "vessel" if you embrace this sacred mission. The enemy will intensify his attacks as you near the completion of this transformation. Will you stand firm in your faith and refuse to be shaken? What words of truth will you speak to yourself when the storm rages? Speak them quietly now. Do you feel the surge of divine power restoring every broken part of your being? This is your moment, my beloved, the breakthrough you have long awaited. Type restored if you claim this healing now. But the most astonishing truth, the one that will shatter every limitation and unlock your fullest destiny, remains just beyond this moment.